you're welcome to my YouTube channel. As you can see, I am in my PJ because today I am talking about sleep. Today I'm going to be sharing with you tips and tricks to help you not just fall asleep but to experience quality sleep. You don't just want to experience the first, second stage of sleep, which is just the wake and the light sleep stage. You want to have deep sleep. You want to experience the REM stage of sleep. Now, 1/3 to 1/3 of human lifespan is spent sleeping. Let me put it into perspective a little here. By the time you are 80, you would have spent a minimum of 20 years of your life sleeping. That means that sleep is an important, essential survival element. Sleep and mental health is not mutually exclusive. In other words, the lack of sleep could make you experience mental health issues, and mental health issue could lead to sleep disorders, which includes insomnia, which is the inability to fall asleep quickly. Other sleep disorders that is often not mentioned is staying in bed and sleeping whilst you need to be awake. Sleep disturbances such as panic attack and nightmare. The inability to have quality sleep impedes on physical health and mental health. I would describe to you how you can fall asleep quite quickly and experience quality sleep. If that's of interest to you, don't go anywhere. A quick disclaimer, I am not a sleep therapist. The information I'm bringing forward to you is based on public health perspective. In other words, it is practical and applicable. So to go into this video, let's talk about the number of hours of sleep that you should be having, okay? For babies, the normal hours of sleep they should be getting is between 16 and 18 hours. This would help with their brain development. Now, for children of school age to teenagers, they would need an average of 10 hours sleep. Now, when I say children of school age, I don't mean 2 years, because I know people from my society, children from my society basically start going to school from 2 years or sometimes even below that. So school age here, I mean from 4 to 5 years to teen age, they should be getting at least 10 hours of sleep. Now, adults should be having an average 8 hours sleep. Now, this tends to change as you age. So as aging takes place from the age of 60, that number of hours tend to naturally reduce. That could be due to medication or just due to body clock. Sleep disorder could affect you mentally, it could affect your physical health, it could increase your risks of obesity, depression, diabetes, high blood pressure, and other cardiovascular disease. So you want to take this sleep tip quite seriously. You want to have quality sleep and not just sleep. You want to experience the REM stage of sleep. That stage that happens 90 minutes after you're falling asleep. To go right into today's video, let me share with you some of the common errors that you're perhaps doing and you have not considered it a disturbance to your sleep. You have not considered it as it impacts on your sleep. Now, the first of them, which is quite common, everybody might be guilty of this, is going to bed with your phone. You need to end your screen time 1 hour before you go to bed. And that is because you want to wind down, you want to send signals to your brain to prepare your body for sleep. And you would notice that when you try to sleep after you've used your phone, you struggle a bit. Okay, so that simply tells you that using your phone before you go to sleep is not a healthy choice. It's going to impact on your quality of sleep. The second error that you might be doing is having cold bath or hot water bath. Expert advice is for you to use lukewarm water. If you have cold water bath, you're basically stimulating your body, telling your body that you want to have an active day or telling your body to stay awake. Now, having hot water baths would not warm down your body temperature. So you want a lukewarm water bath. Another error that you are making that you perhaps not noticed is buying the wrong sheet, using the wrong sheet, okay? So when you want to buy your beddings, your sheets, your duvet cover, your bedspread, your pillowcase, you want to look at the thread count. Thread count here is simply the vertical and horizontal thread per square inch. The higher the thread count, the softer your bed sheet. And guess what? The higher the thread count, as you wash your bed sheet, it even gets softer, so the better. Now, pocket-friendly thread counts that you should be looking out for is at least 200 and above. Anything from 1000 might not be pocket friendly, but it is the best kind of sheet that would help you get quality sleep. Another wrong sheet that you might be using is using sheet that is of 50% cotton and maybe 50% polyester or other fabrics or other fiber materials. What that means is that it has 50% cotton and it has 50% of other materials that could make you sweat. So you want to make sure that that sheet is 100% cotton. Another way you might be using the wrong sheet is sleeping with the same sheet for more than a week. This is because body fluids, dust, Body fluids, guys, you know what I mean? Sweat, dead skin cells are stuck on that shit. So if you use that shit beyond 1 week, it would impact on the quality of your sleep. So the advice here is for you to make sure that you wash that shit every once in a week, and the lifespan of your sheet should not be more than 2 years. So after 2 years, you are done with that sheet. It needs to go to the bin. Another error that you might be making is sleeping with light on. Your body produces chemicals called melatonin. Melatonin is also known as the darkness hormone. This is the hormone that you release when you are in a dark place or in a dim light, and it often happens when your body is winding down and the atmosphere is cool and dim. So you release that hormone, signifying to your body that it's time for you to sleep. When the lights are on, your body will find it difficult to release those hormones. So you either want to dim that light or put the light off. Another thing that you might be doing wrong that you have not paid attention to is sleeping with a lot of sheets on. Sleeping with a lot of sheets on affects your body temperature, so that would impact your quality of sleep. The advice here is for you to, if you can, sleep naked. Sleeping naked just modifies your body temperature. So your body temperature is a key element for your biological reading that acts as a body clock for sleep. The less clothes you have on whilst you sleep, the better quality of sleep you would have. The next error is drinking a lot of water before bedtime. Now, when you drink a lot of water, it simply means that you are going to be getting up quite frequently to use the bathroom. The less water you drink before going to bed, the better. And be aware that the REM stage of sleep happens 90 minutes after you have fallen asleep, and it occurs for 2 hours. So if you have to wake up before 90 minutes, then you will get to the REM stage. You know what that means? Before you go to bed, please drink all the water you have to drink for the day 2 hours before your bedtime, so that you don't have to get up and disrupt your sleep. The next mistake, listen up, especially people from my side, Nigerians, we often eat heavy foods such as eba, fufu before going to bed. You're going to need a lot of time to metabolize this food, so that would definitely impact on the quality of sleep that you get, because the food takes a while to metabolize. So you would need to take light food at night before you go to bed. Keep it light, okay? Another error quite common is doing weekend catch-up sleep. Now, when you do weekend catch-up sleep, it doesn't eliminate the impact of sleep deprivation that you have gone through the week. The trick here is for you to have consistent hours of sleep throughout the week. So if you are having 7 hours sleep or 6 hours sleep, you want to keep it consistent. And to help with that, it is advisable that you keep a sleep diary. So sleep diary will help you understand your sleep pattern and help you make informed decisions as to when you need to stop using your phone, when you need to actually go to bed, and when you need to wake up. Another mistake is staying in bed when you're not feeling sleepy, or staying in bed after you have woken up. No. Go to bed only when you want to sleep. So if you are in bed and you're not feeling sleepy, it's time for you to get up and only go to bed when you start feeling sleepy. That will help you settle into sleep quite quickly. Now let's talk about tips that you can take on board to help you fall asleep quickly and also experience quality sleep. The first tip I would like to share here, aside what I've mentioned earlier, number 1, light exercise. What light exercise does for you is to wear you out and also help you wind down your temperature so that your body prepares for sleep. Now, the next tip you want to take on board is to set that timer within which your music needs to go off. I know a lot of people like to go to bed with relaxing music. Now, research has shown that relaxing music would not help you experience the REM stage of sleep. So you want to put that music on timer so that it stops playing at least 30 minutes after you have fallen asleep, so that you can, progress into the REM stage of sleep. So sound wave distorts the REM stage of sleep. You don't want that interference. One of the factors that impedes quality sleep is worries, anxiety. Get a sheet and write it down. Just remove all the worries and put it on a sheet of paper. That will just help you clear your mind. And remember, everything starts with the mind. After you have settled the mind part, you want to lay on the bed, relax the muscles from your face down to your shoulder. I need you to relax your shoulders now. Relax the muscles on your toes. And what you want to do is to take a deep breath for 5 seconds. Hold on. And whilst you're doing that, I would need you to raise your eyebrow up. Keep it there for 5 seconds. And as you exhale, I will need you to open your mouth and let the air go out of your mouth. At the same time, you are shutting your eyes. Now, you want to do this repeatedly. And before you do it for like 10 reps, you would be sleeping. So let us practice quickly. So inhale and lift up your eyelids. Don't forget that for 5 seconds. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Excuse me. That is it. I don't want to sleep now because I'm still doing this video. So practice this, and in less than 1 minute, you will be falling asleep. Before you go to bed, hold on. Please give this video a thumbs up if it has been of help to you. And do not forget to click on that red subscribe button and share this video with your friends. As usual, it's a love from me to you. Have a beautiful sleep. Bye-bye.